Alright, this is talking about the cotangent of x. Just like in tangent, we're going to find two consecutive asymptotes, but they're different because cotangent is, tangent was y over x. That's why the asymptotes were at negative pi over 2 and pi over 2. Well, the cotangent is x over y, so the asymptotes are going to be at 0 and pi. So two consecutive asymptotes, one at 0, one at pi. Just like on the tangent, halfway between the two asymptotes, 0. Now remember, the tangent graph went something like this between the asymptotes for the regular tangent graph. Well, the cotangent is just the opposite, so it's going to come down just like this for the cotangent of x. Okay? Example 3 says the graph 2 times the tangent of x over 3. Well, we know this changes the amplitude. Instead of being an amplitude of 1, back up to this thing, halfway between it's going to be 1, halfway between it's going to be at negative 1. Okay? Halfway between the 0 and the asymptote is going to be at 2 this time. And this number right here, this changes the period width. And so since the period width is pi units long, we just set x over 3 equal to 0, x over 3 equal to pi. This will tell us where the two consecutive asymptotes are, multiplied by 3, so I still have an asymptote at 0, multiplied by 3, and the asymptote changes to 3 pi. So this is what that's going to look like. So graph, 0 is still an asymptote, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi is going to be the next asymptote. Okay. Well, what else we got to know here? Halfway between 0 and 3 is the intercept, so that's going to be 1.5 or 3 pi over 2. We also know it goes up to 2 for the amplitude. So halfway between these two spaces, halfway between 1.5 and 3, which is 2 1/4, is going to be the negative 2 because it's opposite. Halfway between 1 and 3/2, which is 3/4, is going to be the positive 2. And this graph is going to come down something like this. Now we want to have two consecutive periods, so negative 3 pi on this side is going to be the next asymptote. Or if you go to the right, it's going to be 6 pi. Halfway between the 0, halfway here is 2, halfway here is negative 2. And again, we're just trying to sketch graphs. We're not exact, so we're just sketching. There's what it looks like for example 3. Okay? I want you to go ahead and try number 13. And that is y equals 1/2 the cotangent of x over 2. Press pause. Come back so you can figure it out. Okay, first step is to find the asymptotes. Because we're talking about cotangent, we're going to set it equal to 0, set it equal to pi. So still at 0. Now we're at 2 pi. So asymptote. 2 pi is the asymptote, which means negative 2 pi is also an asymptote for two consecutive periods. Halfway between is the 0. Now this time, because it's 1/2, the amplitude is 1. So halfway between here at pi over 2, it's going to be at 1/2. Halfway between here at 3 pi over 2, it's going to be negative 1/2. And this graph is going to look more like this. Halfway between 0 and negative 2 pi is negative pi, so it's 0. At negative 3 pi over 2, it's going to be a half. And it's going to come down something like this. Because halfway between these two is going to be negative pi over 2. We just want it to come out more like that. And there we go. Number 13.